What's up, it's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi Maguire.
I'm Stephanie Santiago.
And it's Tink. Hey, y'all.
Hitmaka. What's good?
Hey. Returning guests, but never together.
Yeah,
always
for
separately.
sure.
Yes,
For
this
sure.
is a first.
That's true, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute.
I know. Well, it's great to see you. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Yes,
It's good
definitely.
to see y'all too.
For sure.
I missed y'all.
Yeah.
No, boo.
And you got this exciting new project, Pillow Talk.
Yes, my new album, y'all, Pillow Talk. Executive produced by Hitmaka.
Not the first time either, huh?
Not the first time. This is our second album.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm super excited about it.
Okay. So what made you decide we got to go back in again?
I think it was just the way, the first album hit. Heat of the Moment. That dropped last summer. We caught a wave off it. The response was really good. And of course, I'm at Empire, so it's just organic. We in the same building, on the same team. I'm like, let's keep it going.
Shout out to Empire.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, shout out to Empire. For
Yeah,
sure.
shout out to Empire.
All right. Well, so we saw that you guys confirmed that you're in a relationship. Is that true or false?
No, I don't think we confirmed that ever.
Nah, you confirm that?
Did I confirm that?
No.
I saw some headlines when it happened.
Really?
I mean, on some G shit though. Nah, this for real. Me and Tink, like, we like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that a lot of people put values and titles into different things or whatever. But I mean, we best friends. We do everything together. We talk about everything together. Talk on the phone for hours, and we got a real personal relationship that's bigger than a business as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that our personal relationship feeds into the business. So you know what I'm saying? But I just think that
You just
we
locked in.
super close and locked in for real.
I think that's what that was. I had made a post, I think last December.
Mm-hmm.
And I put a caption, locked in. We was in the studio. So I think that kind of made it look like
But we was locked in the studio. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
they gonna assume whatever they want though.
we was locked in the
His
lab.
explanation made it seem like it's more than just business, though.
It's my dog. This is my dog. I don't even think, to be honest with you, even if from an executive level and just being in the game so long or whatever, I always think that women should kind of unless they really there, they should always be available. You know what I'm saying? They have to be someone's fantasy. You know what I'm saying? From a man perspective, and just to be open with that. But honestly,
You
we
think
just
that's
talking-
true? Women have to always be available? I want to get your opinion, Tink, because
I always tell him it's not really like that. To me, these days, I think a lot of artists, people like to see who you're talking to, or they like to kind of follow along with your lifestyle.
I agree with that. Plus,
So-
it ain't going to stop no guy from trying to talk to her.
Nah, for sure.
And that's facts. To be honest, sometimes
Listen,
men want you more when they see
that
you
was what I was
attached to
coming.
somebody.
Yeah,
but-
that's what I was coming with.
But I do understand that perspective, though. You want to make sure that, men can still, fantasize about you.
Oh, they're still fans. I don't know if you heard Kevin
I
Gates.
understand it, though, too.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, nah, he's one of
Freestyle,
a kind, man. Shout out to
Oh,
Kevin.
yeah.
Yeah, he went in with that
He didn't
freestyle.
care.
Yeah, he took it all the
Yes,
way.
He went
did.
crazy. About Beyonce, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
talked about a few people.
Yeah, but she's,
Yeah, she's married.
Yeah, and that's even crazier, being married and, taking your shot. He bold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think you being somebody's wife is gonna stop anything for you.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting to me.
You think it's different for guys, for a guy to be openly in a relationship? You think that shouldn't happen? Should y'all be available too?
That's a great way to
I
look
think
at
men
it.
always available because niggas just ain't shit.
You know
my
what?
God. Trifling.
Wow.
Yeah. That's an honest answer.
Right.
I don't, I don't lie.
Look, last time you was on here, one of the first things we asked you was, when are you going to find a nice girl?
And what I told y'all, never. Probably not.
Mm-hmm. You still feel that way?
Nah.
He said never.
Nah, see, shit, as you get older, you get to find different things. I worked so hard to reinvent myself, and I had no personal life. No, I have no kids. I have nothing that just drives it. Now I'm at a certain level to where I'm at an elevated level, and I've accomplished some of the things that I set out to accomplish. And it's more so damn, you missing out on that. So some days I'm super into man, damn, I want to have a kid. I want to have a baby. I want to do this, that, and the third. But then other days it's man, hell no. When you get this, you know what I'm saying, see more things and feel like you're still on your journey to take it to where you want to take it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think plus when you have a lot more to lose too. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
When you get to
yeah.
a certain point when you're like,
It's different though. So imagine like all y'all ladies just like press the reset button. Every lady that's in here just said, "Poof, I don't got no nigga no more. I'm nothing. I'm starting from scratch." And then you're meeting people are meeting you at an elevated level. So it's hard to see what their true intentions are based on that, unless you come across a rare situation where somebody's on the same playing field as you. They understand how you move. They understand what's going on. But that's my only like thing as a man, to be like, damn, like, you don't really like me. You just like what the perception of the what you see of me, you know?
But don't you think it's possible though?
Yeah, I think
Exactly.
anything is possible.
It's possible.
For real. Yeah, for sure.
I think he used to a certain type.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, he's been in this industry a long time, much
A
longer
very
than
long
me.
time.
So he done seen more shit. So I think you just used to a certain type.
Hey, yo, I'm feeling like I'm getting beat up in this motherfucker.
I told
Like,
you.
No,
You're
in
not.
your defense,
You know he
in your
wouldn't do you like
defense,
that.
Like I have to say, sometimes
Right.
I feel like I have days that I'm like, oh, I want to have another baby, and I want to be with a man, and I need love. And then other days I'm just like, oh, imagine that.
Right.
You know what? I just did this panel, and the question they asked all
changed
of
my
us
mind.
was like, "What is
Facts.
your ideal life?" Right? And so it's interesting because like the other two women were there, they were like, you know, a great husband, this, and that, and I didn't even think about that.
Hell
in
no,
my-
that wasn't your answer. That definitely wasn't your answer. You was not like
usually-
man, kids,
So
family,
yeah,
pick
you
your
don't
pets.
ever feel like sometimes it doesn't cross your mind that you want to get married?
I think I could not get married and be happily with somebody.
Yeah.
And
I
so-
agree with that too.
I feel the same way.
I feel that, but that's still on my list.
Yeah, and there's
I'm
nothing
not
wrong with that too.
canceling marriage out at all.
What's crazy
know.
is I'll be like dream wedding. Like I was just watching
Yes.
90 Day Fiance last
Want it.
night, and everybody got married.
You saw your dream wedding on there?
I did not,
Nah,
but they were all having their, you know, the one girl's always talking about her dream wedding, right? And I was just like thinking, like, dang, I really couldn't care less about actually getting married, but just that wedding is like, I would love my
The
wedding
moment.
to
You
be
want a
like
party?
that moment.
She just want a big ass party. Yeah, all my friends.
I want to wear a
But I'm not mad at that. Exactly. It's the ring. It's
I
the,
just-
the wedding.
thing.
The
I don't like the
honeymoon.
business behind marriage.
Especially these days, and especially with the caliber of man
Hold
that
on,
you
you
are,
liking
because
people
then you
in all
got to
kind of
worry
contracts.
about
You should be
Hey,
okay.
yo, chill, man.
you got to worry about prenups and all of the
So
the
if
business
I ask
part.
for a prenup,
aspect.
is that offensive to the women that's sitting here? Like,
What do
yo,
you think, Tink?
I don't think it's offensive, but at the same time, like, man, by the time you're married, you want to trust your partner enough to have like faith that they ain't gonna be on no bullshit about money. It's not offensive, I get it, but at the same time, like, you gotta find that right one, so you're not even thinking that deep. To me,
I think it depends on what's in it too, right?
Yeah.
Because you can make a prenup say whatever it is that you want to say.
Yeah.
He
a
could come
prenup
at you
though,
with a
like, you don't
prenup,
trust me, like, you think I'm gonna go bad on you.
but then he could go bad on you, and then you could, you know what I'm saying? Because you could
Yeah,
put in a prenup,
Right.
if you
Sure.
fuck another bitch, then I get
Would you be fine
$10
with
million.
that?
I think when I get
If you
married,
put that in a prenup.
I'm gonna. When
He's
I
not
get
okay
married,
with
I
it?
think even when you get married, you're gonna want a prenup.
Really?
Yeah, because you
But I
want to
don't
protect
want it
your
though.
own
Like,
stuff.
I feel like, man, it's like I'm kind of setting myself up. Like, it's almost like you just
Setting
you're
it
not
up
really
for failure.
confident in it. Yeah.
But I think even when you start a business, right, you have to put in place things that, because it is a business situation once you decide to legally get married.
And it's for your own protection in the long run.
And
we
so I
can't
feel like,
predict
yeah,
what's
you
gonna
never
happen.
want your business to fail, but you put things in place
Just in
case it
but
does.
what business got to do with
That's
love?
true. And that's
Like,
where I'm
like-
coming from. I'm looking at it as a
Like,
love
what if it
bond,
make
a
his
tie
dick
love.
stops working?
And it's a,
and
it's
I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't want to be here. The dick don't
Wow,
work.
Angela's prenup is crazy.
Yeah.
Shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, man,
It's over.
That means your marriage built off one thing, or it's supposed to be life or death. So
You think you could be with
how it
somebody
is.
if their dick didn't work anymore?
in sickness and in health.
And sickness in
Period.
health. If your dick broke,
See,
you're
look at
sick.
you. You see, like,
Angela's
she like,
straight
okay,
up.
all right, not me.
So you out if it stops working.
We might have to have some type of agreement. Like,
See, her prenup is crazy.
Yeah,
no,
her
but it
prenup
might have to be, because
is
that's
like-
not
it's
fair.
like a
Would you
puzzle.
want a woman to stay with you if you can't have sex? That's kind of selfish.
Yeah, that is so fucked up.
His mom
It
still works.
depends on what the terms of that is. Like if somebody get into a freak
Exactly.
accident or something like that, and
Exactly.
they paralyzed from the waist down or something, you know what I'm saying? God forbid to anybody that's listening to this. Like that's kind of like you said, for better or for worse. Like it wasn't
That's
like
worse.
I went and did something or some bitch cut off my dick or something like that. Now I don't have one. You know what I'm saying?
But you
Like
wouldn't
this is a
feel
natural
bad.
thing.
She's like,
She better sit
See,
on her
Angela
face or
on
something like that.
bullshit.
Get a toy or something like that. Chicks be liking
That's the
toys more
thing,
than niggas
marriage.
sometimes anyway. For real, for real.
You got to stand on love in your marriage. If not, that shit not gonna work. It could be all type of freak accidents or anything can possibly happen.
Well,
you
here's
know?
the real thing.
Business go bad.
What if the pussy stop working?
And the
You think
pussy
you would
my
you
point.
be okay with that?
The whistle is the whistle.
You brought it up. Are you okay with that?
If I was locked in like that, I would have to be. Like we would have to make something shake for real.
Some.
Yeah.
Your hand be shaking. That's about it.
I don't want to get married and jag off all the time. That sounds
well,
like a.
guess
I'm
what?
dead. This is hilarious. But there's ways around everything. No, I like how you said that though. Like we're gonna have to make something work.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Sound
not
like a
marriage.
song.
That's not marriage.
That's like a
is.
real
Yeah.
hall pass. That pass is crazy. That's a
Yeah.
lifetime hall pass.
you
Well,
gotta
is,
figure it out.
cheating a non-negotiable?
Hell no, it can't. It got to be negotiable. People always slip up. This is a male
Always?
perspective. Yeah, for sure. This is just a male perspective. So I think that y'all from y'all end, I think that men just think with their dick sometimes and they just use it. And it's not as much passion and it's not as much thought process that goes behind a woman actually cheating. If a woman cheats, she has a different regard about it. It's more internal than external or whatever. And it's
Not
just
these days.
I think that's a myth though.
Yeah,
I feel
men
like
always
that's
say
kind
that.
of like
That's
just
always the answer
a
from a
go-to
man.
is-
There's a
But
lot of
cheating
ladies
is
around.
cheating.
Do y'all only cheat and put a lot of thought into it and it's deeper than that? Or see? Women
Sometimes
sometimes
it's
cheat
just
for the same
sometimes
reason.
women have one night
Pussy be
stands.
throbbing.
and-
shit. I love that for them.
Yeah.
Shit,
We
God
see
bless
that
them.
print, we be like, ooh.
Go crazy. We love that for them.
They say, you see them gray sweatpants?
But to me, like men cheat at the same time. You're not gonna cheat with just anybody. You have to start some type of connection to me. Even if it's just getting her number, that's cheating. Even if it's just where you stand tonight, you're not just gonna meet somebody on the street and hit them the same day. I know most men not.
Some men will.
It's gonna be some type of connection.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Y'all think so?
Yeah.
I think at a certain level, you gotta be a little careful.
Well, Hitmaka, how has your selection changed? As you said, you've matured and gotten
Gotta
older.
change at some point.
How's your selection process changed?
It's just more thought out, as she was saying, and just like trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, how to navigate through different things and different personalities, you know what I'm saying? And if you decide to do that, for me personally, I'm so locked in on my music and everything I'm doing that I really don't have time to really be like going crazy, like or doing anything that's like super wild or outrageous.
I feel like with women, you've been through a lot of shit too. Like,
Me with women, yeah, but this is what the thing is with me. It's fucked up things that have happened, but in hindsight, sitting here at this chair right now, it's like you've just been able to experience things like that because I've been in the music business for so long and I've been able to maintain a certain relevancy into the game to where like I've been in it for 20 years. So like I literally grew up in front of everything. So all my mistakes were on front blast and front page to see with just different women. But I mean, as I grow, like just learning more and just trying to not make the same mistakes was, you know what I'm saying, is the key. You know?
yeah, but I'm saying, so how is that selection? Like even that unfortunate incident at the house, you know what I'm saying? So like how has that changed you when it comes to how
I ain't
you...
gonna lie, I got PTSD. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even if it's not like on a like a dating or whatever y'all lip service generally is about. It's just more like just trust for people in general, male, female. Because I'm sure it was a man that was involved with that as well that put her on to that and said that let's do that. You know what I'm saying? So it just puts up a different wall and a different block for everything. I just think that everybody is like trying to like has ulterior motive of taking advantage of. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Tink, let's do some this or that with you guys.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you guys pick which one you like better, okay? Public, relationship, or private?
Private.
Private.
That's a coincidence.
No, I'm serious. Look, private. Private is always better.
Why do you say that?
I mean, people can destroy something really quick. Like, I don't think people want to see you happy.
And that's
Especially in this day. Like, drama get the most attention. So,
and it's sad.
you know, when you post your relationship, people gonna start bringing out old shit. And I don't know. It just come with a lot. It's too many eyes looking.
Yeah. It's something I heard us say before too. It's almost like in this era that we in right now, I guess the toxic era, like people prefer to see the entertainer more upset or going through some shit, you know what I'm saying? More
Right.
so than just being happy and full of joy and all this other shit. It's like, bitch, when you gonna be mad again?
They
Or
wanna
when you gonna- you know what I'm
agitate you.
saying? Like they want, and that's why I think
Yeah.
Love and Hip Hop and all that other stuff or whatever is like, was really, and reality shows is because it shows that like, oh, this person I thought was on this type of level, this
Really
nigga
got
just
these
the
problems.
same shit as me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think that
Like, let me
that's
watch
why they
this
relate.
train wreck and be entertained.
Exactly. That's the
That's
play.
sad, but it's so true. But
For
it's
real,
fucked
for
up
real.
that that's our reality right now.
No.
All right, sex or the studio?
Both.
Nope.
Sex
you gotta
in the
pick one.
studio.
I think one encourages the other. Listen, no, I'm gonna pick one, but at the same time, you need a balance. Like in the studio, what we talking about, what our music is, gonna be based on.
Studio.
All right, he'd rather work, and you like, okay.
You need motivation to go to the studio.
I think when you put in the work, the sex gonna come from that. You know what I'm saying? If you got good work and like you successful and you know what I'm saying, you doing your thing, I think that
I feel
people
that.
want you more and you have more opportunity to have sex because of the success that you're creating at your work.
That's a nice perspective.
The never-ending circle.
Yeah,
Very
like,
vicious.
I get that too. But at the same time, like you want to have some motivation. Like I like to go to the studio when I got something to talk about. Like when you're dealing with a man, your song
Especially if
might
he's
be
in the
better.
studio when you get there.
Inspiration. There you go. Yeah, you need inspiration.
What about you, Ann? Studio or sex?
Yeah.
I'm not an artist.
You be in
You
the
work in the
studio
studio.
all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh, no, I'm tired of that shit. I'd rather have sex.
She about to check out. She's setting up all this business around her. Fuck the
Can
studio.
I please go home?
She's like, please go I need sex.
No, for real.
That's how I be feeling. You work all the time too, so you know.
Yeah. And I love being at the studio. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I'm there a lot. All the time.
It'll still be there though, you know.
But yeah, exactly. Like I said, you need inspiration.
No, for sure.
All right, love songs or breakup songs?
Breakup songs for me.
Clearly, love songs. She a man eater. I love love, but you know she get her vibes off of, you know what I'm saying, like she like that's her venting process. I feel like she goes and just whatever she going through, she just leave it on the mic.
So who is trifling about?
Trifling is about all these men.
That
It's about all of them. I don't think I write songs like they can be about a particular person, but I'm speaking for the masses. Like, it can pertain to 3, 4, 5 niggas, not
For
just
sure.
one.
They all like this song about me.
Exactly.
So, and I feel like for all of us, not you, because we're talking about girl
Cool.
talk
Yeah,
now,
I got it.
but we've all had like a fuck boy make you feel a kind of way. And been like, what the fuck am I doing?
It's
Right
like we don't realize that they fuck boys until they do some fuck boy shit, and then it's like, oh, you one of them.
So what is some fuck boy
Exactly.
shit? Let's discuss what that entails.
Man, we might be here for a while, Angela. Look.
Let's give some examples, okay, of what we consider to be fuckboy trifling shit.
Trifling.
I feel like the first thing that comes to mind for me is a guy fucking with me and then trying to talk to one of my friends.
Okay,
Facts.
or
I
vice
think
versa,
That's trifling.
That's trifling. And she's gonna tell me, bro.
or trying to talk to like 3 of y'all at once,
So
and
you
we all
just
know each other. Like we're not all going to talk about you.
Facts.
Are y'all committed though? Like, are y'all locked in? Like, are y'all
It
like
doesn't
a
even
thing?
matter if you trying to
Exactly.
just y'all gotta space it out. I'm not saying that once you talk to one girl, the other one is off limits.
Nah,
Just
so
space it out. You know what I mean?
Let's bring it back. So we got to have some fuck girl shit for me or whatever.
Okay,
too,
girl.
right?
Ooh, wait your turn.
Wait your
No, tell us when. We'll go back and forth. We'll let you represent.
I just think I mean, the example she gave, not pertaining to nobody in this room, but it's very possible for you to work in one industry and talk to multiple people in the industry. I'm not saying that happened yesterday or the day before or 2 months later, but if that's the case, we all friends, or at least fake friends to the degree. You know what I'm saying? Phony
Yes.
kick it with each other to a certain extent, to where niggas talk
That's
like
what I'm
women
saying.
too.
That's
you
why
know
you
what
gotta
I'm saying?
space
Niggas
it
talk worse
out.
than women.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
I feel
Space it
like
out.
our industry, because we date here.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I'm not saying that, everybody's off limits, but if you already fucking with my friend, don't try to talk to me. Your chance is really low.
Yeah, 'cause you
of
know.
me talking
Unless
back.
though,
You know what
sometimes
I mean?
guys could be a pass around.
No, but we already spoke about that if that's the case.
Yeah. Like,
So
girl, you need to do that.
that's something. That's a good
It's
question.
worth it, girl.
How does a
She
guy
enjoys.
know when he's a pass around? How does a guy know when he's a pass around? Because we know who's the pass around, but how do they know? Because maybe a guy's trying to talk to both friends because he thinks he's a pass around.
I mean, I don't think they care.
Exactly. Do they ever?
Yeah.
To me, I think they be into that shit.
Man,
Yeah, they like that.
It make them feel like powerful. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
got
an ego
both
stroker
of
for sure.
It's
It's
an
an
ego
ego
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
not-
negative for women, but it's like for men, they like pass me around.
Guys, but some
Thanks.
girls catch feelings for certain guys, even if they could be a pass around.
Right.
That's see, y'all capping. Don't no woman in here want a man that's not desirable to no other women.
No, but that's true. Yes.
That's a
But we also
1,000%
prefer a
true.
man who's selective, right? Because you don't want to talk to a guy that will fuck anybody.
Real talk.
Because that make you feel like,
But what if they just not fucking everybody, but they just enjoy being
Not
around women?
everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Anybody. There's
Yeah.
a difference
Yeah.
in everybody and anybody.
Yeah.
You know?
and also, yeah, because you want your guy, you want it to feel like my guy is not
Exclusive.
attainable for anybody. He ain't going to just be around.
Exclusive.
Untouched. That's what you want. Just like you would want your girl to be like that.
Untouchable.
Yes, the fastest way
Like
for
she cool,
Thank
but
you.
yeah.
Men really honor women that like other niggas can't touch. So it's the same for us. We want that same feeling.
Same.
Like she say, exclusive, untouchable.
Yeah.
That make a man look so much to me in my eyes. Like you look so much.
It's so
better,
sexy for
like,
me
same.
You more
when
attractive when
nobody
nobody
could
could
get next to
get
my
you.
man.
Same.
I feel like when you're too accessible, even as men look at women, when a person is too accessible, it's like everybody know about that shit.
That's cap too, because all these niggas that's rappers and singers, they all want to have sex with the same girl. As soon as somebody break up with somebody, they in a DM or this, that, and the third. Like y'all, I've heard y'all talk about this on lip service before, like how men go after other women's
But not
men,
because she
you know what I'm saying?
accessible. Maybe because she on her shit, or she with another guy or whatever. But not because she accessible, because she
Right.
sleeping with and fucking with everybody.
Just because they trying to talk to her don't mean they could get her.
True. I think
Right.
everybody accessible
Yeah.
with Instagram shit.
Accessible, but not like she gonna
it's
really
these days.
go out with you or do like. There's certain people that like I might have tried and she didn't bite.
I'm with y'all. I'm getting out this one. God bless y'all with it. I see. I agree.
You wanted to chime
Ain't
in.
no tapping out.
Exactly.
White
Didn't he
flag.
want to chime in? Now you want to
Not the
tap
white
out?
flag.
Because we got the upper hand. We can go for days.
So
Like,
let's talk about these trifles. So what are some other
Trifling.
examples of what makes a guy a fuckboy?
it's a lot of things.
The lying.
Mm-hmm.
It be the
lying.
lies.
The
It be
sending
the
off.
lies.
Lying is always bad.
It be the lies.
You know what's trifling to me though? It's like when a guy kind of has like a double life he playing.
Mm.
So like a nigga will act one way when he in front of you, when he taking you out, when he meet you. And then nigga get around his guys and pretend that, you know what I'm saying, it's nothing close to it. Like, you just, nothing
Like,
to the
I was
nigga.
just sitting on your face.
Exactly.
Right, and now you over here
Yeah, I think
Don't
that's
front down.
telling me I love you. I got it right here.
yeah, and that to me is
Are you
like
gonna
very,
treat me
very
like this?
trifling, very like fuck boy.
Why do
Fuckboy
guys?
vibes.
That's young though. I feel like that's an immature thing. You know what I'm saying? Because
I think it's a man thing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I say, like niggas like looking like that nigga, so they not gonna admit when they in love.
guys will cry in front of you and then act
But will
tough.
cry on the phone to you. Or,
Yes.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Just
Be in
say
their
you a
feelings
picture
with you.
crying.
Yeah. Like you trifling, you can't stand on it.
Mm-hmm. That's
I think
true.
another one is a guy lying about how much money he makes, his lifestyle, sharing
Oh,
his
that's
friends'
so corny.
jewelry,
Sharing
sharing,
his
going
friends'
to his
No, that's
millionaire
very
friends'
trifling.
house and wearing their sneakers.
Wearing
and-
your
Sneakers.
sneakers. That means they're
and
the same
using their
size, or
old
he's
clothes,
squeezing his
because you
foot.
know
That's
when
a
you're
real
really in the
thing.
lifestyle, you only wear an outfit once, maybe twice, so you
Okay,
give
no, I
it to
don't
your
agree with that. I wear the
friends.
same
Yeah.
shit.
I be wearing my shit
I wear
too.
my favorite stuff.
Yeah, I like
over
to
there.
run my shit back. But I feel you.
But you know,
But guys-
one
After
of
you put it on
those-
the ground, it's like dead
Wear-
for it almost. for
wearing
real.
he in the club wearing Chris Brown's watch or something because he's in the crew.
Hey man, them my guys, man. Chill out. I love Chris Brown in this
No,
song.
he said wearing his watch. Somebody else. It's not his watch.
Nah, because you know what I mean. Because Chris might have been his friend and let him borrow the watch for the night.
But look, this was fucked up too. On the other hand, from the men's standpoint, so if you are a guy that's in that level and that has a bunch of jewelry and a bunch of things, and your boy ain't shining like that or whatever, you want to see your nigga shine. So he might not even ask for the watch
Be
from
like,
me
"Here,
or
put
whatever,
this
but it
on."
be like, yo, come on,
That's
I got a
what I'm
chain.
saying.
I don't want you to be in this bitch naked. You know
But
what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
you rather, as a guy, wouldn't you be like, I'm good?
Exactly.
It's a problem
He
when
not gonna-
niggas start
depending on the type of
gassing like
person
it's
he
them.
is.
Like I bought this shit, or they trying to get
Nah,
a
they
girl
in
off
the
of
club,
it.
like-
That make it
Yeah,
different.
if they throwing rollies in the sky like flossing it like that, then that's one
Or
thing.
they
but
posting it like it's theirs. You know that kind of changes.
I go out with my
me.
niggas and they be like, yo, like, well, I don't go out often, but if I was to go out or we somewhere and I have a lot of stuff or whatever, I would definitely want my niggas, because in the eyes of the guy, it's like, I want to look like we all bosses around each other, so it don't look like I'm treating y'all some different type of way or whatever, that type of shit.
Thanks.
That's
Would
why
you be
you
like, well,
always
you can
gotta
keep
be
that?
with the top one in
And
the
it
crew.
don't go out with no prerequisite. Like, don't you go tell no bitch that this your watch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, yo, do
or
your
driving
thing.
somebody else's car.
Same thing, though.
Driving your baby mama's car.
Oh, see, that's
Yes,
bogus.
that's a real thing.
Driving your baby
Men
mama.
will drive. Men
Driving
will
your
drive their
neighbor's car who
car
lives in
to go pick a bitch up.
Calabasas.
Come on, that's trifling.
Now that's trifling. You can't have no
Yeah.
other woman in your baby mama car or your woman's car.
that's extreme.
And you can't fuck somebody else in your house if y'all live together. That's whack.
That's extreme. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
extreme.
like your
You'd be
privacy,
surprised.
your safe space and
You'd
shit.
be surprised.
That's very trifling.
Very
Shit.
trifling. That's on the high end
Damn.
of trifling. For
I ain't
sure.
gonna lie, that happened to me once.
Yeah.
Right.
And how did you take it though?
Well, I didn't. So
How'd
I
you
didn't find out
respond?
till after, but I could tell. This is my first job working in the industry. I was at work, and my ex kept calling me while I was at work. I could tell he was up to something, because he kept being like, "Yo, what you doing when you come home?" I was like, he was calling me too much, so I knew something was going on, because it was like he kept checking in to see like what time I'm coming
Making
home.
sure you
Oh,
weren't
shit.
pulling up.
What?
Yeah. So I went home early. I just left work, and I guess he called and they said I wasn't there, so he got nervous. When I came home, he was holding all the sheets in his arms, going to the laundromat, because this is my first apartment, so I didn't have a washer and dryer, never again. And so he was going to the laundromat, holding the sheets, not even in no bag or nothing, like walking down the steps. I was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "I'm going to wash the sheets." I was like, "You've never washed the sheets ever in your life. You've never gone to the laundromat."
What if he just wanted to make sure the
Common
sheets was
sense.
fresh? You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's never
is
done
he a
that,
clean
though.
nigga? Like, I wash my, you know
I
what I'm saying?
actually ended up talking to the girl later.
Oh, shit.
So, but thank you for trying to cover for him.
They always
Fucking
do,
guy
right?
code.
I didn't
It's
like
a heavy guy code.
In my younger life, I did that. Like, I remember, like when I first got my deal and I had like the song "Sexy Lady" and I was Young Berg or whatever. I was on a Scream tour, and a girl that I was dating at the time or whatever, I was on tour and like my lease went up in my crib and I was moving into another spot, and she was like, I'm gonna go get your stuff for you or whatever, and she put it in her crib, and she was an actress, so by the time I got back, she was like shooting a movie in Africa for like 4 weeks or 4 months or some shit like that.
Party time.
And then I was wilding, but I was 20. So
Did she
then
find
it
He
out?
was in her
No,
spot
no.
with other bitches.
Oh, that's awful.
He was a child.
Yeah, I was 20.
Yeah.
So it
20.
wasn't like that, but I did
But
the
you
whole
could at
other
Did she
shit.
find out?
And it was
No,
also
no,
in
no,
front of
no.
your crib, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It was in LA. I think she was bitch living at the Archstone or some shit like that in North Hollywood. It wasn't nothing. It was humble beginnings, you know what I'm saying? But she just took my stuff and like let me move into her stuff. But she was gone for like 4 or 5 months. So like, I mean,
You was a guest too at that.
Yeah.
God damn it.
She was gone for a minute.
Yeah, like so that's fucked up. But I mean, shit, live and you learn.
All right. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about is the song Cater. So sometimes catering to your man, I feel like it can get, like people kind of look down on that, but I think it's a positive thing, right?
Yeah.
Same, I do too.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. As long as he's catering to you also at certain times in the ways that you need to be catered to.
That's the key. You got to make sure it's somebody worth it. We're not just catering to anybody.
This
and that
one-
takes time too. Like you want to, build a foundation before you just out here doing everything, being submissive to these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
It takes time to get to that point.
So what do you think about that? Now, let me ask you, because I know you...
Well, I know the backstory behind all these songs because I'm there in the studio every day, 24/7.
So what's the backstory behind that?
Shit, we was in Miami and we was recording, and I think we wasn't seeing eye to eye about something or whatever, like, and we was kind of getting into it because, after you be around somebody for so long and y'all working and y'all doing stuff, we might not... I don't remember what we was into it about or whatever. It was something creative, and then the next day I just hit her like, yo, what songs would you want to flip or whatever, like a sample, and she was like, cater to you. So I just actually did the music for it previously or whatever, and I just sent her the music with no drums on it, and I walked in the studio and she had the whole song written. It was beautiful, you know what I'm saying? So I think that, like shit, like, I mean, she wasn't trying to cater to, she ain't had no motherfucking Nobu in the studio for me when I got there, but I mean, shit, she was pulling from something, you know what I'm saying? It was going through something, you know what I'm saying? But it's just art at the end of the day. Like, I'm glad that the song came out like that because it threw a curveball in a way. I was adamant about us adding a bridge on the record and stuff because I just wanted that organic feel with the music and R&B, and I thought that it's a different narrative to be pushed because everything is so much I hate you, fuck you, this, that, and the third or whatever. Let's splash something out there that just shows a different diversity, even for her core audience too, because sometimes some of her shit is kind of like edgy and, you know what I'm saying, against men as well. So I thought it was like refreshing.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of happy love songs.
How did you feel recording that?
So this was different. I felt good, actually. We was trying to say, like, we had a falling out or whatever. So, you know, as we in Miami, I'm recording and shit. The mood wasn't right. So after, like, not talking for a long time, we kind of, like, had a good conversation. So I was just feeling the good vibes again. And I went in the studio and kind of made, like, a more happy, positive song.
I like it.
You know, it was off the, you know, I guess makeup type vibe. So
what was the falling out? Like, why were you not seeing eye to eye? Is it mostly about...
You know me and him, we really like best friends, so we'll fight over anything. Like, you know, we'll fight over like what we drinking for the night. It'd be like small shit, so ain't no telling what we was arguing about. I done
came back like, yo, I got such and such. She gonna do a feature for you, and she like,
chill.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that, but she like that. Nah, that ain't what I'm on. And then I'm like, hey, yo, what you mean? Like,
but who's more stubborn? Like when who starts these arguments more and is more stubborn?
Oh, it's always me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but it'll be about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this really we close, like really real homies. So we can fight about anything. It don't be deep.
Y'all both from Chicago. Did y'all know each other in Chicago?
Hell no. So I'm actually, you know, I'm a lot younger than him. So
yeah,
I don't know a lot about his previous life when he was coming up. So it's like, I
you
like
don't know
that
Young
part.
Berg. You know
I don't know
Hitmaker.
Young Berg. I know Hitmaker. And I kind of like that because I hear stories. But it's just like, I know what I know.
He's a wild boy.
Hey.
So I'm kind of glad, like, I don't know too much. But no, we from Chicago. So we got a lot of like similar vibes, like places he grew up and used to kick it at. That's, you know, places I know, like schools we went to and shit like that. So we got a lot in common.
No, for sure. And like, just as far as like the city, you know what I'm saying? I just want to attach myself to all the dope people from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? How it started initially was just like, man, like I know Mickey who works with her as well, and I was just like, yo, like he presented it to me, and I was like, we had never met, and the crazy thing is, like, she never really worked with nobody before. Like, she always would just go in the studio, lock herself in the studio, no producers around, no nothing or whatever. So it took a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to crack the shell because they had told me what it was. But, like, we just hit it off kind of, like, instantly. Like, the first day was a little rough, and then day two was like, all right.
What was the first day like?
It was so hard. Yeah. Not even hard, but he felt like I wasn't really into it. And I was just trying to understand it because he works with producers. He'll have writers. He'll have like all these people in your studio space. And I'm used to being in there with like 2 people.
So you had to adjust.
So I was like, oh shit. I'm looking at the room like, okay, how do we start this song with others? It was a whole new process. So that's all he had to like.
And to me, like,
just bring me into that world.
She was already successful before meeting me, and I was already successful before meeting her. So it was just like the meeting of us, you know what I'm saying, getting on the same page. Because both egos is already like, nigga, I can do this without you.
But I don't have an ego.
And I'm like, yo, I'm the littest nigga in the game.
I'm a little shy.
You better fuck me, brother.
The ego falls on him, I think, so more.
No, it probably
more so than me.
I agree with that.
Your ego is crazy.
I probably agree with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't really have a big ego. I'm just shy, and I have a process. So I be trying to understand.
You're like a self-contained type of person.
Yeah.
But after you opened up a little bit and got used to, let's say, his formula, you see that it works, right?
Yeah.
It was up. Studio sessions was live.
What were your conversations like? Because I feel like to do the music that you do, you got to really open up about your life.
We know a lot about each other, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of the bullshit that y'all know about me, you know what I'm saying? But the current moments about me or whatever, it's just full kind of transparency.
Just to be clear, I know there's bullshit about you, but I still think you're a cool ass person.
Yeah. So I mean,
you have a good sense of humor about everything too. But I know you've been through a lot of shit that's not easy. So I'll acknowledge that.
But that type of stuff is what makes us stronger.
Yeah.
You know, we learn from every life lesson, and we learn to make better decisions and move on and be better people.
And to keep pushing too. I think that's a valuable life lesson because I think people could go through things you went through and been like, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. But You are like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get back
Bigger
here
and
like
better.
this. I'm gonna lie and act like I got this deal, even though I don't. And make
That was hard. that was. See, I don't know. It's a fine line with that. Was that lying or speaking into existence?
He was
and having a rap?
manifesting.
you
Yeah.
said something that wasn't true.
He was manifesting.
He was
Shit.
manifesting.
That's a lie.
I ain't gonna lie. Like a couple days later, that motherfucker came true. Jack. I might need to keep saying this shit over again. Like for real.
So
for
did you
real.
manifest Tink in this situation?
I don't know if I would say manifest, but I think that once I was able to get
I'm
around it,
crying.
like I like I'm intrigued by people that are that's like standoffish to get to know like what the real, her personality is like really like. If she not fucking with you, she not fucking with you at all. So it was a challenge to kind of see like who she was, you know what I'm saying, as a real person and to get to the core and get from the outside shell, you know what I'm saying? So
When was the breakthrough?
If we're being honest though, like it was quick.
Yeah.
Like the first day I met you, like we was really kicking it outside. Like first day we met, we was like doing almost anything and everything.
Yeah, like we went to Louis, we went shopping or whatever.
Forever.
Like, we just kicking it.
Yeah, like honestly though, I could talk to him for hours. I think like the second week, we was chopping it up like we knew each other forever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's organic. Like I don't be forcing myself. Like I'm not after nothing with him. He ain't after nothing with me. Like so we could just really talk and I could vent to him. Like a lot of producers in the game or whatever, you be like, I be scared to even mention certain things because it's like a industry shit. Like with him, I really just could chop it up. We could talk about past shit. I be telling him like, man, when I was in my deal, how am I supposed to, how do I work this situation, or what attorney do I need to get, So it's like he really be teaching me shit, putting me on game. We talk about like, people he's worked with, stuff that he done seen, mistakes and shit to watch out for. Now I'm keeping it honest.
I like it.
Because I don't think people
this
know
is on
that.
the record too. I love it.
I know a real nice side of him. So that's what it is for me.
That's dope.
Did you have
That
any
made
like?
me open up more. Like I could trust this nigga and tell him.
Did you Google
tell him
him? Were you
whatever.
apprehensive at all? Like
I did some research, but at the
because you
same
know we
time,
gotta do some research.
We always
but
do
sometimes
research.
that research is not good because you Google somebody and you have like it's
You gotta do your research in 22 though.
But Google ain't the only way you can research, especially somebody of Tink's caliber who can, ask questions and get real answers.
you Google and then you cross reference. You be
There
like,
you go.
Yeah, exactly. You asked around.
I don't think men
What's-
Google women.
what? You don't Google? You didn't Google Tink?
No.
I think they do. Come
Do
on,
y'all follow
y'all.
each other on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't following him right now.
Oh well, no.
But that's new. That's new, and that's just me
Why?
tripping out. You know what? I got a lot going on this week, and sometimes I need to have a clear mind.
Oh,
And he's
He didn't
really
even know
like,
he wasn't following.
I know, so it don't make a difference. It's for my little piece. But no, I had to unfollow. I do that often to like all my friends. Like,
Why?
it's just like, certain things they post like rub me. Certain things they post can rub me wrong or whatever.
What the fuck did you post?
Nothing.
he don't know.
Yeah, and it's not
They
even
wouldn't even
deep.
know.
That's why
Yeah,
Instagram
it
is
ain't
so
even
dicey. Cause it'll look deeper than it is.
You know what? One of our biggest problems in us doing stuff or whatever, like this what it is. Like with me being like 8 years older than Tink or whatever, like the thing is that she grew up in like a super social media driven, this, that, and the third, Twitter, this, that, and the third, or anything that happens. So like say like here's an example of us getting into it. Like I'll go and post some song lyrics. She won't be around me and I'll post some song lyrics from a song that I did the prior evening. And she'd be like, yo, why the fuck are you posting that? Just how it, you know what I'm saying? Like you didn't consider how it looked. Like that looked weak. And I'm like, dog, this the lyrics from last night's song. And I sent her the song and she'd be like, oh, all right.
But
whatever.
y'all know if somebody's posting lyrics, it's because that's what they feeling, no? Or that's what they're
Yeah,
going
why'd you
through at
post
the
those
time.
particular
It means
lyrics?
something to you to post
You could have
it.
posted anything.
It'd be like a dog ass line or some shit like that. Like I'll be working with somebody that say like the most craziest shit or
And
something
you'll
like
post
that.
I get it, though.
Be like, yo, you said this, and it's something like that's super out there. So I just post it or whatever and say whatever.
And she look at it and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like why would you be
But then
doing
you know
that?
she's like that, so then you got to take that into consideration.
Nah, but then
go.
it's like, yo, like you, fam, like, come on, like, we love your piece, but what at the same token, I still gotta be, you know what I'm saying, me to a certain degree, because it's not like I'm
Facts.
thinking about it maliciously to do so. Like, I know this is gonna fuck with her. Like, nah, like, I'm just.
But
in
that's
my
why you
vibe.
hit the unfollow button, so you don't even
So you
have
don't
to.
have to see it.
You don't have to see it
Have you
unless
ever
you want
blocked him?
to. No, I've never blocked nobody. Well, I've never blocked him, but I will unfollow you though, so I don't have to look at it. I'm not forced to watch it. if I want to go see what you're doing, I just check. So that's like both of our piece. Now you can have your piece and post whatever you want. And then I got my piece.
He was going to post whatever he wanted anyway.
He's like, I'm not gonna stop.
Exactly. You ain't even got to worry.
Right.
So it's a win-win.
Say less, but damn, I ain't know she unfollowed me, so that's that.
Damn, Ange.
Been like
All
2
right, now
days.
let's talk about the song Goofy. I know that's some real Chicago slang too. Nobody wants to be a goofy. But have you ever, in real life, because I know this has to come from a place.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about the dick. Has it ever made you goofy?
Yeah. That's a real thing. I think all women have been through that at least one time in your life. Like when you find a man with some good dick or he doing something different in the bedroom.
Like what's different?
That could be a lot of things. New positions, y'all doing it in new places.
Mm-hmm.
Or just in life, he's showing you some new shit.
Mm-hmm.
That can sometimes make you you act out your character, act out of body. So that's all it meant. Like, of course, I ain't calling us goofy, but we act silly sometimes. Like we make
put up with some
slow
shit.
decisions, or you put up with some shit
That you normally wouldn't put up
that
with.
you normally
but-
would.
I was
You
a
be
little scared
mad.
of this one, like for real.
You said
Goofy.
what?
I was a little scared of the Goofy song, like prior to us releasing it, because it was just like, damn, I've never heard an artist be vulnerable and like hold a mirror up to themselves like that, to where it's like she could say that about herself. It's usually like, you see the title Goofy, it's probably like this goofy ass nigga or something like that. And then it's the flip side, like, yo, it's really about me. And to be honest with y'all, like shit, like 3 men helped her create the song. Myself,
Thank
Rico
you.
Love, and Cardiac.
I'm glad we getting
so
to that part
yeah,
too.
so it ain't like
I was a co-writer in the room too, y'all. So.
Rico Love really got the dick got me goofy off.
Yeah,
he went
Rico
and
Love.
did it,
Rico
pulled it out the
Love.
sky.
He wrote
Pause.
the
I
hook.
hate to even say that, my son. Yeah, but yeah.
But Rico Love actually wrote the record.
We
so
love
Yes, we love Rico Love.
he wrote the
That
hook
was
to
good
it.
to the
Guys like that shit too. They like for their dick to make you goofy.
Exactly.
They be feeling so damn
I don't
powerful.
think
Mm-hmm.
you was
This
all
bitch acting
behind that
crazy
record.
over this dick.
He did that shit in like, he must have been going through something, because he did that shit in like 7 minutes. He came in, he like, oh, this the track? I'm like, yeah, this one we fucking with. He paced around for a second. The first thing he said was, dick got me goofy. And I said, oh shit, this going
He
somewhere
went there.
different.
Let's not take that out.
Right?
But you know how you be mad and then you be in bed, you have your back turned to him, right? And then next thing you know, and then you're like, all right.
Exactly.
And you still be mad, but you'll have sex.
Yeah, you back at square one. And that's all the song is about, y'all. Like, in real life, you can't really take a song in 2022 too serious. Like, everybody's kind of like saying whatever comes to mind. Like, some of the biggest songs are just wild shit.
Yeah.
So I feel like, really to make a splash, I gotta get bold and I gotta start telling it like it is. So that's what my album is really about. Pillow Talk is very raw. I'm really not like holding back any emotions on it.
What got you in that space?
What got me in that space? I think it's just me maturing and kind of like being able to face what I'm going through.
You've been there. You know what? And we forget. Tink is only like, you're only 27
one.
years old,
Yo.
right?
I'm 27 years.
27 years old. And I just feel like we watched you grow up for real.
I know, and it's a gift and a curse too, because a lot of people will look at me and they feel like I'm still like 2012, where I was like 16, 17, writing songs. And I'm like, no, y'all, I'm really grown. And I've experienced things now, and I've dated around, and I've had relationships to be able to say this, have this conversation, to make a song like Goofy. But that's the true thing. A lot of people seen me when I was like a kid.
And that's something that y'all have in common. That
Yeah,
I'm
for
sure
sure.
Yeah,
y'all
we
can
watched
vibe
both of
off
y'all
of,
grow up.
but yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
Are you in love now?
Yeah. I think, well, I wouldn't even call it being in love. I just feel like I've I'm around love, like, for sure.
That's a weird.
I'm around
I'm not in love, but I feel
Look,
love.
right around the corner.
So
love is right
let me
over
explain
there.
it, because it does sound kind of
love
wild.
is better than being in love.
Being in love is very
I'ma
heavy.
say that. I love
Let me
you.
say
I'm around
this.
you.
I'm around love now, so let me make it plain.
Them the relationships.
Being in love is very heavy, and I think that comes with a lot. Like, if you're in love with somebody, you probably like are looking for marriage, or you know what I'm saying, you in a deep relationship. But to be around love, that could be your best friend, that could be You know, not to sound weird, that could be your big bro. That could be, you know, a better team of people. So I'm around love, and that's like a different
Around
I
love.
feel like being in
Can I
love
say it like that? Do
has
that
a
make
lot
some
of
sense?
disappointments, and
Right.
being around love, you're feeling the love that's given.
Yeah.
to
Come on,
you.
help me.
Around
You
love
hold
sounds
hands
like
like
that better. Like Sunday dinner.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, like,
Food, right? It
Season,
sounds like
you
comfort
I think
season.
being
food.
in love is just so
Are you
heavy.
holding back, you think?
I got to. It's hard not to. Like, I'm really like, I'm trying to protect my, you know,
That's
protect,
what
you
it
gotta
feel
protect
like.
your peace, protect your heart. And ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. Like, I advise everybody to hold back a little, especially in this industry or whatever. Like, you know,
It's scary.
it's scary. So you're right. I am probably holding back, but I'm not lying. Like, to say I'm in love, that's very, very big.
No, I feel you.
But
What
I
about
am
you,
around
Hitmaker?
love.
You know I'm gonna ask you.
No,
You're not in love?
nah.
Are you around love at least?
Every day, as much as possible.
I like around love better.
Have you ever
Around
been in love?
Is like a down comforter, like
Have
soft,
I ever
Because
been in
being
love?
in
Yeah.
love,
warm, right?
and being in love, you look at the person like you said, and you love them, so you want to see the best in them, and you expect to see the best of them, and because you're expecting, you get disappointed a lot.
To
Exactly.
me, I think that
And who wants that?
Yeah,
Right.
Who
like
has
when-
time for
yeah.
that?
Have you ever
I
been
would
in love
rather
though?
feel
Would
Have
you
I
say?
ever been in
feel
love?
disappointment.
Yeah, I've been in love before, but every time in the times that I have been in love before, I'm not still close with them. We don't have a relationship. We don't have anything looking back on it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I kind of agree with her. Being around love is like, it's not like a cutoff date. You know what I'm saying? Based on it, it's not like, all right, it's the expiration date on this. This is gonna come if this happens or whatever. If we not seeing eye to eye, then I'm not gonna fuck with you ever again. Like you around love and you vibe, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like you set certain expectations for, you know, so you able to protect yourself a little
When
bit
you
more.
were in love, did you
Yeah.
feel like you were around love?
Nah,
Not
I
all
felt
the
like it was a
time,
job.
right?
You know what I'm saying? I felt
Not
like it
all
was
the
something
time.
different.
Exactly.
Maybe
Yeah.
sometimes, but not all the time.
Exactly.
Exactly. I like that stuff.
Yeah, no, she said it. Like I already knew exactly what she meant, and I was like, man, that sounds good.
Yeah.
What do you think you hold back to then?
I'm just a man. I just ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep
Why
it
do you
buck.
keep saying
Why
that you
would you
ain't
say
shit?
that?
That feels like a disclaimer.
But you
Nah,
can be.
I
That's the
prefer
thing.
to put it like I like. It's not really
Like look at how successful you've been in your career, right?
Yo, you crazy.
And there might have been a period of time when they were like, he ain't shit. And you might have felt like that about yourself. But then why do you feel like that about your personal life? You know, because that's not true.
I just think that men have a different regard for personal life than
It's a
women.
choice.
And I think that
It's
I've been
definitely
through
a
so
choice.
many bad things or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That it's just like we saying, just a little tag guarded, you know what I'm saying? And just not really to be like.
Because you could be attracting ain't shit. By keep saying that,
You know,
because
you
you know
be
how you
manifesting
manifest
now.
things, right? Like
Right.
you talk about manifesting the situation 2
Okay,
days later, you got the call.
let me bring it back. I'm great. But I think, I'm
we go,
amazing.
let's manifest
like,
that.
I just think that, you know what I'm saying? I have my moments. I'm human and I have my moments.
We
and
all have
people being
ancient moments.
transparent. Yeah. So like that's more so what I'm saying. I do have my moments and it's a lot that comes with me. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you get to Googling and doing all that other stuff or whatever. Like, and that's why I just don't want, that's why I think it's better, like how we was talking about, more private than personal. Because if I was personally putting something out there and the person that I was dealing with wasn't ready for what the backlash could be, how the DM is going to shake, how it's going to do this is going to happen, it could possibly fuck up everything that you've been building with somebody at the same token too.
Yep.
Well, how hard is it for y'all two to like work together, be best friends, and have this like deep bond with each other? How does that affect work? Does it ever affect work, or can y'all work and not and put that to the side?
Yeah, work will never get affected with me.
Hell no.
Like I done been through so much, you know, to get here.
You're like,
So
I'm not playing.
yeah, I'm really
Right.
like strong about that shit. Like we could have a moment and fall out or whatever, but we're gonna take the meeting. We're gonna be at the studio at 8 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a line between that shit. Like whatever's going on, you know, on our free time, cool. But when it comes to this money or it comes to this my career, I'm not playing. Like,
Shit, she unfollowed me and I was here before her. So I guess that kind of let you know.
and I'm still.
She was
It don't
downstairs.
change.
Yeah.
It don't change the business part though. Like,
gotta get it done.
But you like them bikini
Yeah.
pictures though, right?
Which ones? I didn't even see nothing. You put some bikini pictures up?
no. So I just hit the unfollow, but yo, Angela's crazy.
You notice he mentioned it
I don't
like 3
know.
times already.
Nah.
So what's your
Crazy.
DM looking like, Tink? And is it cool for you to like go out with other guys?
My DMs are wild right now too. Like,
I bet.
and that's the thing I tell, like, you know, both sides, like, it's easy for me to, you know, pick up a guy easy. Like, especially in 22, like, the DM is like, that's where everybody's shooting their shot now. You don't even really see nobody in person. You just in a DM.
Anything good?
Yeah, you pay attention.
I'm really not into it. Like, right now, I'm really not looking for nothing.
You want us to manage your DMs? We can get it.
Look, y'all will have me on some shit.
Yeah.
I could see Angela like getting me into some trouble. But no, I'm really not looking like that. So I've been focused,
I
and I
can't
hate to
see you
say
paying
it.
attention.
Yeah, you focus.
You're
Yeah,
not paying
like
attention to your DMs.
exactly. That's a real thing for me. I'm really not on the gram as much. Like
Same.
unless I'm promoting or doing my thing on music. I'm like a real life person. You got to get up with me to really shake something with me. So
Like the
I'm not even
DM is
thinking
jumping
about
like
it.
all the time, but girls like you ain't looking at them.
yeah, because you and everybody DM. It's not really
Right.
special no more. Like,
That's how I feel. For me, like,
know?
you would think that my DM is going crazy and you so many guys in there, but something, man, I'll look once, like maybe once, a handful of times a year. To be honest, I look at my DMs like you got to catch me in there. And when I look back, even the ones that I missed, I'm not even mad that I missed them. I'm like, this is God that made me miss this.
My DMs is all about GoFundMe.
People in Angela DMs asking for money.
Yeah, people be, I have a GoFundMe or I need some money for this. I've had some hard times.
Oh my God.
and that's the thing.
I'm
Niggas
like,
be
does that
in
work?
everybody DM. I got people, we had the same nigga sending us, you know what I'm saying? It's been situations. My
Send the
friends,
same exact
Fuck
DM.
my
boy
hairstylist, he in her DM, he in my DM. I be like,
Send the
damn.
same message too. It
So
be the
it
same
ain't
message.
really, you
they
know,
be having that same shit they send
come
to
on.
everybody.
It
What's
ain't
the
really what
message?
it's supposed to be.
I mean, it depends on what they talking about, but you know, they'll have one message that they think is that going to get
Is
to
there
Real
something
shit.
overly that
And
men
they-
send y'all in a DM or something like that? Like, what's the first interaction that a man normally would do? Like, if he didn't know you?
a
They might
compliment.
be like, I think you're dope. Yeah.
yeah,
something like
it's
that.
usually a compliment.
Okay,
They
but
just, that's called fishing.
It's a compliment
Mhm.
or
No,
it's
they
a
just
response
throw
it testing the
to your
waters.
story.
I feel like guys who
Facts.
aren't in the entertainment business, you know, they'll send a compliment like, "Oh, you're so beautiful" or something like that, and then the industry guys be like, "Oh, they offer you a job."
oh shit.
What kind of
It
job?
was like, "Oh, I got some.
I got some work for you to
work
do."
for you."
Wow.
Damn.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. That's
can
I got
believe
that
that.
one.
What's
I
your
got some work
DMs
for
like,
you.
Hitmaka, as a guy? Like,
Wow.
What you would think that is probably?
He
just
gonna
a-
keep it calm.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
like exactly
what
what
you
you
think they are,
expect.
yeah.
And I know you've had
Your
issues
shit
with
is
you say like
busting.
all these women want to just be artists and
Yeah.
you know they feel like they could just do it because they have a following.
I don't really that with me, like I could be using my superpowers to a leverage to be like, yo, like every little chick that
Be
wants
for
to
you,
rap
be
or
for
something
you.
like that,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, but nah, like if you ain't got no record deal or nothing like that tangibly, and like it's not passionate to you, then I really don't have a desire to work with you. If it's not your passion, I see that a lot of women are looking at this shit is a come up because it's been so accessible and attainable in such short amount of time, and they've seen people go through it. Like, yo, I know this bitch was eating wings with me on the floor 6 months ago, and now she's such and such, and she signed to
Your
whoever.
DMs must be crazy. I know you're not paying attention to them either.
Nah.
Absolutely not.
But at the same token, it's like, man, like, I don't really entertain it like on some music shit. If you not, I've been through so much in the music business to see somebody that doesn't care about it and just think that they want to do something overnight and just randomly,
That's
it's kind of
annoying.
insulting
Yeah.
to me.
I
Like,
feel
it's
the
like,
same.
so you want to waste my time? I done gave my whole life to this shit, and now you
Right.
think that?
How
like,
dare you?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Because it's like a thing people think, and I don't find this true. And I think it's sad. They think you don't really have to have talent to be a
True.
artist now.
A lot of people
That's
think
and
facts.
that's wrong.
it's very
That's facts.
We know it's fucked up.
Some
If you
people
work,
snuck in, but
if you work with me, you really don't have to be that, you know what I'm saying, like crazy or inclined. Because like say if I do a song for a rap female artist, I usually have the song done and I just handle the song. It's a totally different process than working with an artist that's a real artist like Tink. Like a lot of rappers, with no disrespect, without naming any names, like I'll have the song done and just be like, here, go do this. And my engineer is so fire. He knows that he recorded it, so he knows what I want delivered. And if you sit in front of the mic for a whole day, I'm pretty sure you can get 8 bars done or something like that. So it's a gift and a curse.
All right, now let me ask you another this or that.
Oh, shit.
All right, making love or fucking?
Making love.
She said that like, she said it like she just made love.
No, making love over fucking. No, it's not that. It's not that at all, y'all.
Making love over fucking is
You
a
so
female
crazy.
answer. Angela.
It just be her
That's
voice.
the female answer.
No, I'm just saying it be her voice. Her voice be always sounding
Because
all
she's so
sexy.
cool and calm with it.
No,
Laid
no.
back.
But making love for me, yeah, I think fucking is like, you can do that with anybody. You can't make love to just anybody.
True.
Making love is special.
It's special.
So what's the making love process for you? That for you, there's ideal nights.
I'm saying like, of course it's gonna start off, we're gonna do something to get there. We don't just go right into it.
Foreplay.
That could be, I was thinking like a date night.
Oh, date night. Okay.
Look, a date night.
Angela just
Angela
gets
trying to
right
get
Angela
straight to
is
this, yo.
smart. She is lit. Listen, I was not ready. I was not ready.
You know you got to stay ready with this one now. Come
I
on.
see. Like, man, we need a shot.
She works too much. She
She
gotta
didn't
go.
drink her drink.
I know. But no, it starts with a date. Of course, you got to get there. You want to do something fun. And then, yeah, you go home or you may go to your room. Foreplay, of course. I'm heavy on foreplay, too. I hate rushing into things. Like, I got to, like, touch you or we got to do something before we just lay down.
You gotta eat your pussy?
Always.
Always. See, that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
I think that's how
That's
you
the
kind of
respect.
like, that's how you get activated. Ladies, no, you got to get activated. You got to activate her.
What's that called? Spit starting it? I heard
know
some
that.
girls.
I never heard of
Got
that.
a spit started.
Exactly.
Wow.
You made it sound
Say that
terrible
shit.
just now.
Nah.
Like it was starting to
No,
motorcycle.
a spit start is when you just spit on it and try to stick it
Oh,
in.
okay. See, I ain't know.
That's
I ain't know.
terrible.
I ain't know.
Eating.
Okay, yeah.
Come on, you
eating
gotta
is
grow
something
up.
different.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just
I'm
listening.
glad you explained it though, because I thought of it like that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? So that's just a
So yeah, that's a
okay.
spit start.
Nah, yeah, I feel you.
Okay,
That's
no
not,
spit
that's not
start.
intimate.
That's
That's
like-
not intimate at all. That's some shit you do to
That's
hoes.
like if your pussy dry,
That's
spit on my dick and put
that's
it
the
in.
shit
Yeah,
you
that's
do
just
to
fucking.
make sure
That's not making love. That's just
Exactly.
fucking. Like,
Absolutely.
All right, so no, you got to eat the pussy. Okay.
Eat the pussy. We got to have foreplay.
Kissing.
Lots of kissing.
Okay.
That's like, I feel like that's after the date.
And you're doing oral also.
I mean, if you're worth it, that's not something I'm like jumping. We're not jumping into
Making
oral
love, you got to
first
be
night.
worth it.
Or,
Right.
you know, it takes some time for me to get into that.
But this is making love.
But
not
yeah,
fucking,
making love,
so.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you ever feel
You
bad?
gotta reciprocate.
Do you ever
That's
feel
cool.
bad if you're like sucking dick good and then you have to stop because you don't want him to come, but you're like, I'm
Oh
doing
my
such a great
God.
job.
Listen,
I feel like I
that
should
pisses
finish.
me off because I really enjoy sucking dick. So it's like when I'm really into it and like really enjoying it, and then he want to stop because he about to come, I'll be mad. Like what? Why you want to
Damn.
But then you
You
like, then
enjoy
you be
it.
mad if he does come. Like, maybe I should have stopped.
I don't
That's
mind
good,
getting the
though.
first
I mean, I
one in
love
my
you.
mouth.
Sure.
I like it there.
But you'll be mad if you don't have sex. Like,
have a drink or something, relax, smoke a blunt,
Always.
and then
And start over.
part two.
start over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes
That's
you don't
fine.
feel like waiting. All right.
See,
so-
you're not a
Angela, you
pleaser.
don't wanna
They
wait.
pleasers. You're not a pleaser.
no, I said it feels
Angela
bad.
gotta work.
Angela's like, eat my pussy.
Yeah.
Put it in the back. Go to sleep.
Angela gotta work.
I gotta be
We
up
got
before
time.
you.
I gotta get up.
Angela gotta get up and work out there. Okay,
I gotta
we got
get up
time.
early.
It's definitely a quick process. Like, I'm not down there forever. Like, and by the time
She
we
said
start-
I'm not down there forever.
and that's okay. And that's okay.
No, but
Yeah.
listen, you know what I think is good? If you do that and then you have sex and then you do it again and then you have sex, like if you keep on alternating, it's called so that he doesn't come, but you're doing it like until he wants to, but you're not letting him yet.
Is that like a form of edging?
Yeah.
What's it called? Was it tantric or what?
It's called edging.
Oh, so I'm almost there.
Yeah.
And they be like,
And then no, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
Okay.
See, but most men, once they get there, you got to finish, right? I never had a man be like, man, stop, I'm close.
if you're
I
sucking
have.
his dick and he wants to
Ever.
fuck, he will be
Yeah.
like,
He more so will tell you to keep going until he there.
Not all the time.
It depends on if he can go like more than
Again,
one. Yeah,
right.
if he can comment
Okay.
and keep going.
I
Some
like
men
that.
know that once they
That's
go, that's
true.
all they
Yeah,
got.
she said, I
so
like
they don't want to
that.
waste it
That's
in your
true.
mouth because then they don't get the pussy.
Yeah.
Is a
He
nigga
want to say
making love?
something so bad.
Is it making love? I feel like if you making love, then it shouldn't be no limits on the rounds that you have or whatever, because you actually love that person. You want
Yeah,
to
for sure.
be around
But
them.
some
You're
guys,
actually
it's hard
spending
for
the
them
night.
to go
Yeah, it's a
like
physical
to come and
thing
then
with
go
some
again
guys,
right after.
yeah.
Y'all be falling asleep.
Or they just can't really bring it back.
Like, can you go more than once in a row? Like right away? Do you stay hard?
Yeah, I could get active. I mean, if I'm into the person like that, I think as a man, if you getting some head and then you come or whatever, you should be able. You still want to get in it. You still know that you got to return the favor to some degree or whatever. But
Yeah, you have a
it
drink
don't-
of water,
Yeah,
right?
like if y'all.
Not to pee on
If
him.
y'all kicking it, y'all could smoke a blunt, y'all could chill, kiki,
Right,
laugh.
and then
She
go.
could touch you the certain right way or whatever,
Then
and you
you
could be
right
right
back
back
in.
to
she
it.
could
Then
put
it's
it
like,
in.
all right,
Yeah,
well,
then go.
then it's like I'm on your ass now. You know what I'm saying? Like you put it on me. Like now let's see what this happens. You
Is
know
it
what I'm
not
saying?
different from oral than from intercourse?
Yeah, to me, because like sometimes it depends on like if you in a certain position and like you chest to chest with a female or something, y'all right there and y'all both are kind of climaxing, y'all into it like that. It's a different type of experience than just getting some head. You know what I'm saying? Like and whatever, especially if it's just like if it's not from someone that you making love with and you just getting head, it's kind of like I might be thinking about motherfucking the girl, something else. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas be
Something
replaying
else,
different
someone
women
else.
in their head and all that, just thinking about different things. You know?
Mm-hmm. What about for women? Is it different from you, like to come from oral than it is? From,
Absolutely.
what do you prefer?
I want that internal orgasm. I feel like that internal orgasm come from a deeper place, pun intended. Like it's more,
Very.
yeah, right. It come from deep within. Like it hold more weight. It's heavier than the, because that's something I can't do to myself. Like I can
Facts.
make myself come externally 85 times, but I can't get that internal pleasure if there's no penis.
I used to feel like G before,
Facts.
but currently I choose the other way because I like for a guy to make me come with his mouth and then, kiss him right after.
Okay.
It's like something I kind of want.
Yeah, it's a different feeling when you come from oral, right?
You like oral better, right?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I used to like it the other way around.
I think I'd rather come from
getting
sex.
my pussy eating that much, but now.
But I do like to. I will
on some
say
other
I like to
shit.
come from oral and then have sex right after.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, same.
But if I had to pick an orgasm, I'm gonna want that internal orgasm.
I'm telling you, I like for it to finish, and then he comes up, kiss me, and we're having sex in the kiss.
But sometimes I like a guaranteed orgasm. Because like
But
sex
ain't
is not
that
guaranteed.
the normal though? I feel like any nigga that eats your pussy until you come, like the next
Yeah,
thing is
you
to bring
go
until you come taste this
Absolutely.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
definitely want to
see
see
what
what
you
you
can't
do.
do that to y'all.
and then sex, right?
Damn.
Yo, no, thank you. No,
You never was like, what do I taste like?
nah,
Nah.
nah.
Angela.
Can't say I have.
What would you do if somebody like did that to you and then tried to kiss you after? Does she have to brush her teeth? Like, what if she swallows?
Yeah, respectfully, I would like for you to go like take
Rinse
care of
your mouth.
yourself in the bathroom and then come back to.
That's
Because
you
a
know what I'm saying?
nasty guy will let you just swallow and then kiss you right after.
No,
That's too nasty.
I think a guy would respectfully decline, like, "Hey, what you doing, girl?"
Or they be trying to kiss you, but like you try to kiss and then they turn their
Turn your
head.
head away.
Wow.
But if I turn my head, then you already know what time it is. It's like you might be embarrassed to the fact that you might get up and go. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself. If you try, nah, I can't go. Like that mean that you just mad. Like you disrespectful. Like for real.
I feel like out of the respect for the guy, after that, I'm not gonna go and kiss him. Like
Yeah.
you got a real
Exactly.
freaky girl.
Don't they have a
if
term
she
for that
tries
shit? What's the term
after.
for that shit?
Snowballing.
Oh my god.
Why do y'all know that? Tink, what's the nastiest
Okay.
thing you've ever done?
We
you
just
would say.
know.
The nastiest
Yeah,
thing.
what would you say is the nastiest
That's
thing?
said it in unison though.
Yeah, we just
I mean,
know.
for me, I think you asked me this last
Things
time
have
I was
changed,
here
though. You're a
too.
little older now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true. But the nastiest thing, I feel like the guys are a little more nasty than I am. Like,
What's something somebody did to you that you like that you didn't think you would like?
I don't know if we could go there today.
Girl, you on lip service.
I know, ladies. Look, I'm just speaking in general, though. Probably when I got in my ass.
Got
I didn't expect to like it because it was like something I wasn't really into. Like, at first, I wasn't really like, you don't have to play with my ass. You don't have to do nothing to my ass.
Mm-hmm.
But it's actually decent.
He said it was decent.
It's actually,
It was decent.
it's actually nice. Like,
I like that.
it surprised me because I wasn't really into like, you could leave my ass alone, but it's nice.
Like, what was it? Finger eating out your ass?
When he ate it.
Okay. All right. You were like, okay, I do like this.
That was nice.
Yeah. I'm still figuring it out too. Like, I know, like, I could be up here saying a lot of shit, but yeah, that's the one.
All right. I'm not mad at that. I never have gotten into that, but y'all like it. Like,
No.
It's not something that I'm really looking forward to. No.
Yeah, I don't like wet tongue in my booty.
And that's what I thought.
I like
until you
I like a
felt
finger in my butt. I like a thumb.
I feel like it's just an add-on. Like, I'm not gonna tell a guy not to do it. You know,
If you eating pussy,
but it's like an add-on. You lift the leg.
Yeah.
It's
it
an
gotta be
add-on.
the vibes.
It goes with the vibes. Exactly.
I kind of feel like pussy and ass is like
the same
such a close
place.
vicinity.
Yeah.
But if a nigga just bend you over, like, let me eat your butt, like, you
He's
just a
wild.
wild
He's just a
nigga.
wild
Like, yo, like,
turkey.
yeah.
Because in the good session, you already in that area. You might hit it once or twice. You know, you might get in that area, but
And if you eat the pussy from the back, you say you hitting it from the back,
You
you
right
eat the
there.
pussy from
Your
the back,
nose in there.
it's going to
It's right
happen.
there.
Like,
Plus,
you know
if
what
a
I'm
guy
saying?
knows that you don't like that, he want to do it to you and turn you out. I think guys like to go where no man has gone before.
Pause. No, thank you.
They do.
Not with everything.
No, I know what you're saying. Like,
Yeah, she turned
they
into
wanna
Star
be
Trek
like-
movies and shit, yo.
listen, you've never had this.
Boldly
Guys
go
always
where
want
no
to do
man has
that.
gone before.
I get it.
boldly.
Wow.
It's really like putting you on some new shit.
Yeah, they
Turn
want
you
to
on
feel
something.
like, oh, you never had your ass? Hey, come here.
I think it's kind of corny to talk about sex prior to sex. I think it's more fire when it just happens. You
It's
know what
Pillow
I'm saying?
Talk, so you got a whole EP.
Pillow Talk
I mean, a whole album.
Pillow Talk is after the
Pillow
sex.
Talk
Feel like-
is, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It could
And she would be able to answer
Yeah.
that more correctly than me because it's her expression. She named the album Pillow Talk, but I think to me, Pillow Talk is after the fucking. But to her, it could mean something different.
That's true. But it comes up in conversation. No, we're not gonna be like actually sitting on the bed saying what we want to do to each other.
That could be actually sounds good the way you just said it.
Yeah, I bet
Sitting
you
on the bed talking about what you about
Angela
to
wants
do to each
that.
other.
Eat my
I think
pussy.
No, I
Angela,
want
you
to
sound
sound
like a
like
control freak though. Like you
Exactly.
want to just
She
like
wants
for
to be
real.
in
For real.
control.
She's the nigga in the relationship. Like yo,
Right.
come on.
Come here.
What the fuck? Like,
Get
yo.
on your
Sexy
knees.
though. If y'all in the bed talking about what you about to do to each other before you do it.
Is that role playing?
No, you don't gotta
It's
dress
just really
up.
talking
I think
about
that's
it.
weird. I hate when a guy asks permission to kiss me.
Yeah, it make it kind of awkward to me. Like,
yeah, you're making it awkward. Just go for it. If I don't like it,
let's
I'm
just
gonna
get
like
into
But
it.
it is me
tuck
too.
myself
times.
away.
You can't just do
Jesus.
shit nowadays.
Nah, for real.
No, I
I feel
mean
that,
no
but-
means no, everybody. But if we're already this far, you know,
Yeah.
Matt, eat your
Exactly.
ass.
Like
May
your fam.
Yeah, may I eat your ass?
Your fam.
Wow.
and a lot of times you like to have a drink. You're not even really in the mood to talk. I'm not in the mood to even, talk too much. Like, let's get right,
Let's get
into
to it.
things.
And-
for me, the only
You ready.
awkward, the
We
only
talked at the
question
date,
that's
whatever, in the car.
yeah, exactly. And I feel like the only question that wouldn't be awkward when you're already in that moment of about to have
The
sex.
heat of the moment.
Asking for a condom.
Where's the condom?
Yeah, I think that's the only question that fits there.
To me, I think that
I bet you say you don't use condoms.
No, we talk so much for a living. All of us talk for a living in some type of capacity that I kind of like I rather with body. I would rather physical touch
Exactly.
show more than a fucking layout plan or you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, like a
same.
checklist that you got to hit off.
Chemistry and energy can't be, denied.
Mm-hmm.
Like you feel that.
For sure,
You don't got to talk about that.
for sure.
Well, listen, I know y'all got a lot of things going on today, so they're saying we got to wrap y'all up.
Okay.
But I do appreciate you guys coming and kicking with it.
Nah,
This was
thank
cute
you.
and this was fun.
No, for
Yes,
sure.
good
It's
times.
always fun.
Oh, I have a gift for y'all.
Oh, word.
It's always
Before we
fun.
go. So
it's
we
nothing
have,
crazy. Why are you looking so concerned?
Because he know what kind of gifts we be giving out, but
He's
it's
like,
not
what
that
kind
kind
of
of
shit?
gift. It's
Oh,
not that kind of
shit.
gift. It's not the kind of gift. So we have a merch line.
Shout out to
Okay.
1985
All right.
from Division. He actually wore the shirt the other day.
Yes.
Shout out to
So Tink, this is for
1985.
you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you the bag too. I just wanted to pull it out and show you.
Thank you. It's cute.
And Hitmaka, homeboy, this
Appreciate
is for
it.
you.
Yeah.
Y'all get some lip service
Yes,
merch.
lip service merch. And here's the
We
bag.
stepping it up, y'all.
We got
Yeah.
merch. We got a smoke outside.
We gonna
We
get
got
you
a deck. We got some merch.
We're gonna get you a bib to eat ass with.
Hey, yo, no,
Wow.
bro.
Wow.
No, but seriously, Tink, congratulations. Every time it's like
Thank
another
you.
level unlocked.
Yes.
And so we always
Thank
love
y'all.
seeing you on
she
here.
she breaking her shell for us too. We appreciate it.
Always. Y'all always bring out the crazy shit.
She was like, I don't know if I want to say this, but and that's I love when you start up your when you start a sentence like that. I was like, she about to say something.
No, but it's a lot of fun with y'all. I love having girl talk. Y'all get into it, into everything.
Well, we appreciate
yes.
you.
Appreciate
And
you.
Hemingway, we
Thank
always
y'all.
appreciate you because you know you are just uncensored and you have no problem.
I feel like we did really good. He did really good today, though. Like
Yeah,
we
he
were on
did
a nice,
good. It was
the
a nice
whistling for me.
vibe.
there was
I
times he
liked
chimed in
it.
and wish he didn't.
Story of my life.
This is like the calm hitmaker today. I like
I know he was
this.
like, no drink for me. I'll have some room
Yeah.
temperature water.
No, for sure, man. I mean,
yeah.
I'm trying to take it to
Respectfully.
another level. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, grow up. I'm an executive now. I'm a producer,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? So I think that being transparent sometimes will get you in trouble. And then not only that, you know, like I've been seeing a lot of guys go do different interviews, you know what I'm saying, and kind of like say too much or whatever. So I want to protect not only myself, first and foremost, the reason I'm hip, Tink's brand and whatever, and not offend nobody, and also want to just keep the energy free flowing and so
That was
everybody
sweet.
That's very real of him.
That was really
I
dope.
get it.
And listen, we're
I
glad
feel
I
it.
saw you post about your ATV accident and
Yeah, hell yeah.
that you almost died. That's
Hell yeah.
so thank God you are okay
Yes, for
because
sure.
you done been through all kind of shit.
No more ATVs, jet skis, none of that shit.
And you got a documentary coming, right?
Yeah, my documentary is on the way. Shout out to all the team that's involved with that. It's literally like gonna show everything. So I'm super excited about people just seeing the journey because more than anything, more than being uncensored, more than all this other stuff, I want people like in my career, all my ups and downs to be a testimony and just to show people that, man, like, resilience is key. You know what I'm saying? Never give up. If this what you really want and you want to take this shit to where you want to take it, there's nothing really stopping you. Do it. Go lie on a Breakfast Club. Tell your A&Rs want to give you a job. Go do
on
whatever
Love
the
and
hell you
Hip
got. Yeah, yo, go on Love and Hip. Yo, that shit. Yeah, yo, don't go. Nah, bring it back. Don't go on Love and Hip Hop. Don't do it, guys. It's not real. At least all the other shit is real. Love and Hip Hop is not real, guys. But you know, it's a part of my journey. I don't shy away from it, and I'm super excited because, man, I'm here and I'm up, man. I'm really blessed.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congrats, Tink. Always.
Congratulations to both of y'all.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like next time you
girls
say congratulations, it'll be a different reason.
Oh,
Okay.
Yo, and
Yo, she been going crazy all night.
She want the tea, don't she? Jeez.
Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk is a vibe.
Wow.
Yes, thank
I'm about
y'all.
to finish listening to it. I was listening on the plane. I flew in
thank
today,
you.
so I was listening on the
But it's
plane.
Thank
confirmed
you.
for me, y'all.
And we was
Okay.
listening
Yes.
we was listening a little bit before
I
y'all
love
got
that. Make
here.
sure y'all go and get it. August
sure.
19th.
I'm here for it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I can't wait to see some visuals.
Oh, no.
Yes, I just dropped a Goofy. We got a video out. Cater featuring 2 Chainz. The
That's
video
one of my
is out.
favorites.
Keep streaming it, y'all.
Oh, I
Watching
get it now.
it.
Now it is so because I'm your nigga
that?
in a Cater video, and then after that, you pregnant in a Goofy video, and like we just like
It's telling you know what's next.
Get
You
it.
know how how
Y'all
people,
don't be manifested too much now.
Yeah.
Oh, he
y'all know
always
how people make up
manifested. That's him
scenarios and
manifesting.
truths and stuff. When they see things, they try to think they putting 2 and 2 together. So
It makes
Yeah.
sense, but I think it's
We normally split our guests up, but he was like, I want to sit next to Tink on this. So we had to put y'all on the couch together.
No, I'm glad. This
we
is
do
a
well
perfect
together
vibe.
for support. You know what I'm saying? I'm here
Always.
for always. You know.
Always.
Y'all cute.
Yeah, so
or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Lip service.
yes.
Thank you.